honest with you.
I'm not over it when there's good like I love the tea of if we'd actually seen like Robin and Juan and all of Juan's, I mean, I love all that, like if they'd really show it, but we didn't really get it till the end.
On New Jersey, Luis and Danielle Cabral they're in hot water these days. Did you see this new thing? Like there's I guess I forgot how they met. Something like Luis's son has special needs, and I was autistic, and I think I'm really simplifying because I haven't read the fine thing. Him and Danielle Cabral, I guess, promised to help a woman whose son is also autistic, and they really kind of dipped out after this promise, and the woman is like calling them out as she should, and Danielle Cabral, I guess, was either DMing or texting, or probably DMing her back and saying like, take these TikToks down, girl, you're gonna make me look bad. And it's kind of like, well, why did you promise to like speak out and help this woman, raise money for autism awareness if you weren't going to do anything? Like, you're basically saying this in the public eye. And listen, you and I both know, we get calls for things all day. It takes a lot of time to actually take a minute out, like the simplest things of like, yeah, I'll help you. It's like, okay, well, that's on my B list again. So it's just, again, I'm really simplifying. I haven't read the fine print, but I think so. Danielle Cabral and Luis are being called out on New Jersey for like saying we're going to help you because we understand, and this is a cause that's near and dear to us. And then basically, I guess, dipping out. And Danielle's like, take these TikToks down, girl. And it's like, well, come on, Danielle. It's only your first season, but anything you put in writing is going to be now blasted out. And I think Luis called the person like, okay, I do care, it's near and dear. And I guess he spent 1 minute talking about autism and the whole rest of the time talking about his Maseratis and Rolls Royces and how rich he was and fabulous and blah, blah, blah. I'm just repeating what I heard, guys.
Yeah, there's so much good drama in Jersey. It's true. And it's so deep, that's the good part.
We gotta we gotta get back to like, I want something really good with Housewives. Before we wrap up, girl, you've had a really bad week. Are you okay with BravoCon? You've had a rough one.
Oh, I'm so irritated. This is bullshit. There's another bot drama brewing. I have every intention of going to BravoCon. Now I've been waitlisted for VIP. So I was all set. I was on before noontime, 12 p.m. Eastern on Friday, July 21st. And at 12, I hit the cart. No tickets are available. They are all carded. I'm talking, it wasn't even 10 seconds in. I'm sitting here, I'm hitting refresh. You could not even cart a ticket. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You had said this, where for the most part, how viewers, are declining on these shows. The interest is getting less. You're telling me 4 seconds in, there are no tickets. And it wasn't even just that. Then general admission, everything was carded. I refreshed for 10 minutes, couldn't cart anything. And finally a pop-up came, would you like to join the wait list? I joined the wait list. You have to put in all your credit card information. So I'm assuming, I think they just charge you. If you do get a VIP ticket, they will just charge your credit card and that's it. And I believe the VIP waitlist ticket was $1,600 after it was almost $300 in processing fees. And then I think the ticket was $1,200 or $1,300. So we'll see. It's first weekend of November in Vegas. We'll see if I'm going or not.
So, I mean, like a couple of things. First of all, this is how it's worked. Look, everyone says I'm out of touch with reality and, blah, blah, blah. But like, really, if you boil it down, who has the normal average person that is listening to this right now, $1,300. It's a lot of money for whoever. Like, let me take that back. It's a lot of money for any of us. Okay. It's a lot of money for any of us. Okay. Why? Let me check myself now, David. How dare you say that? It's a lot of money. It's $1,300. I'm not writing it. I'm not spending that now without thinking who's spending this. And I get it. You want to see Shep. You want to see Stanberry. You want to see Teresia. Then you want to see, I don't know, Andy. I get it. But yeah, it sold right out, girl. So I don't know.
I've already seen people posting on third-party sites.
Yes.
You can buy a VIP now for, I think, $5,000 or $10,000. You know, I believe that these companies, these third-party sites are very, very savvy, and they probably have bots. If you can buy anything now, honey, you can make a song and it can chart on, you know, I don't know that it can chart on Billboard, but it can chart on Apple, it can chart on Spotify. You can buy listens, you can buy streams, you can buy downloads, you can buy everything for podcasts and any. How is every book a New York Times bestseller? I don't believe it. So I think these third-party sites are very, very, very sophisticated with bots that have probably latched onto this site long before the 12 p.m. hour hits and flood it to the point that probably that server is getting a lot of the tickets. And a lot of people also said the speculation is that Bravo only released a very small number of tickets. They want to keep all the fanfare going. They want you to register to get on the VIP list. Then they have your email, they have your contact. A lot of people have theories they can resell that information. Hello, Louis. You know, we've had a lot of people that resell your info. So people have
Jennifer Shaw.
I think they have a disclaimer that says we never resell. I think they had that disclaimer, but regardless, a lot of people feel like they're releasing tickets in small increments, which is why.
Are your hopes and dreams shattered?
No, I was irritated because I don't believe that many people are trying to pay $1,500 or $1,600 for a VIP experience. It's a ton of money in this economy. I don't think I'm doing it because we're a business. I would never do this if we weren't a business. It's a business expense for us. It's me covering for 2 shows. So I think it's an astronomical price for people. I just don't believe it's sold out that quick. I don't. So I think they're withholding tickets. And look, maybe playing devil's advocate, maybe they're withholding tickets because of these third-party vendors that are so aggressive. You know, maybe they only released 100 VIP tickets, you know, and they were gone. So in Bravo's defense, maybe there's nothing nefarious.
Guys, Hey Frage is there with you. She feels you were paying because she tried. By the way, you're making me feel guilty. That's a business. You're taking one for the team. Do I have to take you for a drink at Mother Wolf when I'm back in town? Like
you
to your
owe me always.
People have slipped into my DMs. Will we? Let me tell you something. Sarah and I are available, at least I am, for dinners. I will go for a dinner. Jeff Lewis, I think, charges $10,000 if you want to take him to dinner now. I was charging $500. I'll even just take me to dinner, guys. I love the fans. I love the listeners. It can be a dinner, and you have to get me there because I don't drive, and yeah, you have to cover my dinner and drinks. And I love to drink. I don't eat. I'm on Manjaro, LA, New York, or the Hamptons. You want to see me? You can take me to dinner. I'm gonna sit this one out. It's not because it's in Vegas. I go to Vegas all the time. I don't care. I get on planes every day. There's nothing for me personally in my career that sounds worse than going to BravoCon. I understand that everyone's going, and we are going to be covering it. The minute that Erika Jayne opens her mouth and makes a sentence, it'll be all over Reality Blurb. It'll be all over everything. We will read the words and we will cover it and we will give our opinions. I would love it if you were there, Sarah, but I'm going to sit this one out, guys, because everyone's slipping into the DMs. You want to meet me and blah, blah, blah. Let's go to dinner. I don't have it in me to ever go to a BravoCon again. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't really